Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tuesday Chambers. I'm the Ballard High School librarian, and I am so lucky because I am sitting with my fiscal secretary right now. She's amazing. Karen Kanzian.
Hi. Woohoo! I'm Karen. I'm the fiscal at Ballard.
And she's going to be showing us a little bit about how she makes sure that our funding is accurate and just tries to shed a little light on how we do it. Karen, would you like to share your screen?
Yes. Okay. So first off, we all know Destiny. That's our library system, and that's also our fine system. So when parents go in to their school pay account, they can pay library fines and other fines. So today we're going to be looking at making sure all that money is in the right spot. So first I go into, so I'm sharing my screen. Can you see it?
Nope.
You can't. Okay. So I'm going into the SAP accounting system. I'm clicking on share screen and I'm going to try it again.
There we go.
Okay. It's wanting me to log in again.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I think we're going to start over. Okay. Can you see that?
I can see ERP product P02. Is that what I'm supposed to see?
Details of budget activity report?
Nope.
Nope.
Let's pause for a second.
Okay.
And then I can see your login, Karen. That's great.
Okay, so we're now logged into the SAP system, and I'm going to run the ZF plan. That's the report I use a lot to just see what's going on. And I'm going to use the organization 2-character code of BD because that's Ballard. So this is just going to pull up exactly where we're at right this moment in time. And for Ballard, all of our school pay fines, Destiny fines go into library self-help. And that Ballard, Roosevelt, and Mercer are that way. Everyone else, your fines are going into your general self-help.
And then when they go into general self-help, then the fiscal specialist has to then determine where they go.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what we're doing in this process. So I'm going to come down to my library self-help and just show you kind of what I do to kind of get this process started. So I say to myself, okay, what's going on in my library self-help? For you guys, this will be general self-help. I'm going to click on, under the budget column, I'm going to click on supply reserve. And I see all of these amounts, right? These are all parents paying for fines, but I have no idea what any of these are. So this just gives me a little snapshot like, oh, okay, I've got quite a lot going on here. So what I'm going to do is go to the next step, and I'm going to pull up school pay and run a report.
Okay, so I'm going to pause this for a second so everyone has an opportunity to open up school pay.
Okay.
And here we go. And now we're at school pay.
Yay. So I've logged into my school pay account, and I'm going to run a report that's just going to show me what's in that general self-help account, cost center for you guys, library self-help for me. I'm going to go reports, items. This is going to get this report ready. I'm going to click on credit card because I know parents only pay with credit card online, and those are the only amounts I want to see. I know that's what I need to move. My date, I'm going to start it at 9/1. So in my mind, I know I'm going to do 9/1 through December 31. And so I know I'll do this a couple times a year, but after we do this, I'll know that I've done this part of the school year. And so I click 9/1 to 12/31. I gotta go the other way. Okay. Then I'm going to pick this cost center. I'm going to go to item options, and I'm going to put in the chart of accounts. The cost center I want to zero in on. So for me, again, I'm doing library self-help, which is this cost center. You guys are going to do general self-help, which would be 7450.
So Karen, so they would start with their initials
Yeah,
for their school, and then it would be 79 what?
792 and then 7450
Okay,
as opposed to 2450.
got it. Seven
Yeah.
four five zero. Yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
Okay. So, like I said, I'm running the library self-help, but you're going to be running the general self-help, which is 7450, the last four numbers. Then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to click search. So now the report comes up for that time frame, and it gives a lot of really great detail. Now I can see, okay, oh, library self-help, $100. Resource fee, Hamlet. So see, I'm getting a lot of detail here. So now I'm going to click the CSV button on the top right, and that is going to pull all of this information into a report and pull it into an Excel spreadsheet so that we can work with all the items and make a little spreadsheet and make a little journal entry to send to accounting.
And this is where fiscal specialists would then be able to determine where things go.
Yep. So this takes a couple seconds here to kind of generate.
We'll pause in the program.
Okay, so
Woo! That's a spreadsheet.
there is a lot going on here. Don't be scared.
Okay.
So what that just did is it took all that information from 9/1 till 12/31 and it put it into an Excel spreadsheet so we can mess around with it. You can get rid of a lot of these columns that just, the time, you don't need the time. But I'm not going to do that right this minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sort this spreadsheet just so it's easier to work with. And I like to sort it by title, because then it's easier to say, okay, this chunk goes here. This
The
chunk
library. This
there.
chunk goes to band. Okay.
Right. So I'm going to highlight this whole thing, which is, again, you can whittle it down and make it not so huge, but just for time, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to go to data, sort, and I want to sort it by column H, which is the title column. Let's see if this will work. And then that's going to group everything, and it just looks better. I can think about it.
Yeah.
So now I have everything there. It's a little more organized. I'm going to add a couple columns. And what you're doing right now is creating your journal entry. You're saying, take this money from this cost center to this cost center.
Got it.
Can you see that?
Yep.
And I realize the dollar amounts are way over here. And again, you can get rid of a bunch of this information, but I just wanted to kind of do it faster. So see here, all the dollar amounts are way over here. So I'm going to come over here, and for you guys, all these things are going to be in your general self-help. So I'm saying I want to take it from the general self-help, and I'm going to do that twice, because then I can just copy these two cells and just pull it down, and I'm just creating this journal entry. All of these things, I know they don't belong here. I want them somewhere else.
Okay.
Then I'm going to say, okay, hi, library fees. I want you all
to be my library cost center.
So I'm going to
fun.
Yep. BDX 792 2450 for me. And then I'm going to copy these. So I just go through and I'm going to pull these down, and I know it goes about down to there. I want all of these to go from general self-help to library self-help, all the way down to there. And then I just continue on through the spreadsheet, and I'm putting things where I want them. I know that all of these are LA. So for me, I'm going to put those in LA self-help.
Right.
I go through the whole spreadsheet and do that.
Because those are textbooks versus library books.
Yes. Yeah. And so these are patron fees. So I know that I put this in as a fiscal, I put in a parking fine, and I just know because I've already done this, these are all parking fines.
Got it.
I would put those all into my principal self-help because that's where we account for them.
Keep that for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any, so as people are doing this and they're going through and figuring out, and some of that looks like it's going to take a little bit of detective work.
Yeah, a little bit detective. Yep. And you just have to think, okay, you just work with your librarian. You think about, what is this fine? You look at the dollar amount and you start, it's like a little.
Yeah. Bon voyage, French. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Bon voyage, French. These are a bunch of LA books.
Language arts. Yep.
Yep. Social studies, ways of the world.
Got it.
Then I come over here and I total the column because accountants like totals. So we go up here, we go data, and we go, okay, sorry, I'm trying to find my little sum. No, I'm gonna go home and auto sum. And that's gonna sum that whole column. So I know that I'm taking $1,300 and $1,319.75 and I'm moving it where it's supposed to be.
Got it.
Again, you can make this prettier, get rid of some of it, print it out so you have it. Then you're going to share this file by going File, Share, and you're going to email it to accounting. And that person is Lee Tan. And you are going to send that to Lee and just say, hi, Lee, can you please
transfer these funds where they need to be?
Exactly. Sorry.
Perfect.
Yeah, that. And then you save that piece of paper in a little file, and then okay, I've moved these fines, and then you can kind of do some detective work, kind of watch and see when she does it. She's really responsive and she'll do it right away.
Perfect. Thank you, Karen. This was very helpful. So thank you.
It's so fun, wasn't it?
Yes.